Because the dealership always lowball you.
Excuse me?
They go, 1 second, Gavin. They're going to tell you 17 and turn around and try to sell it to somebody for 21. 20. So they always lowball you. That's why I always sold my cars, and I always would make like $2,000, $2,500 because I'm selling it. I'm not dealing with a dealer who's ripping me off on a trade-in. But once you get past like 15,000, it's hard to sell your car to somebody right now. You know, when you're selling an Escalade for like 13,000, especially around this time of year, people got their income taxes and stuff. People want, you know, under 15,000, you can find somebody, a cash buyer. Once you get over 15,000, it's like you owe 30,000 on the car. It's still harder to find somebody willing to pay 30,000 plus, even if they get financing from their bank. Like when I'm looking for my car, I saw people selling my car, private sellers. I ain't want to deal with no private seller. I want a $40,000, $50,000 car. I'd rather deal with a reputable dealership because I don't know what I'm getting from a private seller at a $40,000, $50,000 car. There was people out there selling. I didn't even entertain them. I didn't even look at them. Just skip right over them. I think that's why Lynn, he just traded his into the dealership because he's trying to sell it for like 19,000. Once you get past 15,000, it's a little difficult. But yeah, go ahead, Gavin.
Can you please charge my phone now?
Mommy said go ahead, Gavin.
But I need to sing.
Well, I'm driving. Go ahead, you do it.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a tough situation.
Phone is really almost dead. Have to hurry.
She said anytime she gonna drop 9,000. 7,000 to pay off that car.
There we go.
Down on the new car.
Let's just stay down here.
Finance it after the lease.
Wait, you know what?
Got out, but she was way over.
Hey, Gavin.
So she would have to pay the mileage about that I did.
What?
You're stuck for
Hey.
3 years, and then they say it's going to be worth just more than what it was.
He is asleep.
So they finance you like that amount, which they kind of probably get you. I think it's your best option because to get a new car is going to cost more.
Here we are, 1927.
That's the level how
Happened
it was
really
at. He
fast.
was
I
buying
haven't
his
even
cars
got
outright.
I hop yet.
You flipping properties,
Doesn't even
and, you know,
exist
like
yet,
this
actually.
guy,
That's
Mobus.
it. It doesn't exist
Sure,
yet. I see what's happening. All these things that are existing
You
now
get
shouldn't
$100,000
exist.
checks on a
And
regular
then
basis. It's
time
not gonna
goes
go drop
faster.
60, 70 on a car.
We're still the same age.
You got, you know, a couple million in the bank.
We can live. Maybe in 2018 if this keeps going on.
It's really the trap. You gotta know
Okay,
what
yeah,
you're
that's
doing
cool.
because
Yeah.
we always make it. Because, you know, we sell our
Sometimes
cars.
2027 TVs exist
But by
actually.
buying them and putting nothing down and putting the taxes and the fees on top, we are starting up behind the 8 ball. But we always made it work. And like I said, we was in a certain price point for selling the cars.
Just wait in the car.
Situation, yeah. Especially with the car acting up.
She said something like that transmission.
Yeah, her transmission went.
That's like the new car though.
Yeah. They said they replaced it, but she ain't comfortable with it, or she don't believe that they really replaced it. She think they might have just fixed it. And she don't feel like the car is exactly the same. Like, yo, how does that happen on a car that's under warranty, brand new car? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
She got to drive from that distance.
Yeah, she said they discontinued making that car too. That model.
Really?
Yeah, like that model that she got. But they made it for like maybe 2 or 3 years and they discontinued it. She said that she did her research, they had a lot of issues. That particular model. So they don't make that model no more. So now you stuck with that car. The car game is funny. The car game is funny. One thing I know people do be doing, like if you get, like, say a car and you stay with that company and get a new car, they from my understanding, they'll work with you in that scenario. But I mean, suppose you want something else, or you don't want to fit it anymore, suppose you want to go to BMW or Mercedes. Now you kind of, the only way to, just to stay with this company. There's so many tricks with cars. Sometimes you think they negotiating with you on a price, but what they really doing is putting that extra money on the back end, and you don't know it. See, I understand finance. I know how to look at finance. I know how to look at exactly what I'm paying for. A lot of people don't. They just look at the monthly payment. They don't look at, okay, this is going to fees, this is going to taxes, this is going here, this is going. They be burying stuff on you. Use them for research and then go buy somewhere else. So, and I see why you don't take people seriously. It's hard to take people seriously. You be talking with somebody and you think they're gonna buy a table or something from you, and then they don't. And you find out, you look on their page, you see, oh, they went here instead. Or they was talking to 3 different promoters at the same time. So, like, it's just hard to take people serious. Or, you know, people waste your time. People ask you 1,000 questions for 2 weeks and then don't buy.
How you gonna know that this girl tonight is buying?
If she shows up.
So you're going anyway, but
yeah, I'm gonna go.
But I mean, how would you know if she shows up? Like, she's supposed to reach out to you, or?
I'll put the reservation down.
How would you link?
I mean, I looked at her page. I know what she looked like.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I can find out if she shows up, if she bought or not. She said she was talking to, well, she said her boyfriend's brother was talking to somebody else who told him this price and this, so it's like, I don't know, people. Yeah, but I said, well, how many people are you getting? Did he say you're getting with that? And I don't even know what other point it is. I didn't even ask. I didn't care to ask. I didn't want to sound, you know. The package that she want was $1,500. It's $1,500, but it comes with 3 Cirocs, 2 house champagnes, a photographer, a lift ride home, and two dedicated tables upstairs. But
how much is that?
$1,500.
Oh.
But she wants 2 Hennies and 2 Patrons.
Oh.
So Rocky was saying, well, you can't substitute. That's not a package. 2 Hennies and 2 Patrons. 2 Hennies is 8, 2 Patrons is 7. That's $1,500. But that only gets in 12 people. That's not getting in 25 people. See, that package that she getting with the 3 Cirocs, of course it don't cost $1,500, but you got to remember, you're getting 25 people in.
Right.
Some that is going towards the door. You're getting a photographer who has to be paid.
Right.
You're getting the $70 toward the lift ride home. So with that, you're getting 2 dedicated tables. You're also paying for the space. 2 dedicated tables upstairs. 25 people.
So they have like their own space.
Yeah, that you're getting services.
Okay.
The 3 Cirocs might be 1,000 or so, but you're getting services. The 2 house champagnes is nothing. That ain't Moet. That's house champagne. That's
yeah.
But you're getting the services. You're getting the space. Now, if you want to substitute 2 Hennies and 2 Patrons, which is the 2 top sellers, you're not getting 25 people in free with that. You're getting in 3 people per bottle with that. So you're getting 12 people in with that. So now you got to talk about 13 people that got to pay at the door, $30 a piece. All right? Like you can't get the prime top sellers and get all the services for the same price. It don't work that way.
We're almost at IHOP.
So he was saying, and I understand it. So, you know, if you just want those 4 bottles, that's $1,500, yeah. But now, all your extra people got to pay at the door, and you're not guaranteed those 2 tables of stairs. You'll get what's available upon your arrival, because somebody else buy that package, they're guaranteed those 2 tables upstairs. So he said, but you know, I'll give them 15 people at free, but the other 10 got to pay. But so if she want to do that package, it'll be $1,800. Because the 10 extra people at $30 a piece, it's extra $300. You understand what I'm saying? So it'll be $1,800. So I told her that. She said, well, somebody else told me $1,500. I said, okay, but how many people are he saying you can get in? Because, yeah, I can give it to you for $1,500 just for the bottles. With the extra people at the door, the 10 extra people at the door, I'm also giving you 3 extra people at the door. As a courtesy, the 10 extra people at the door is what brings it up to $1,800. So it's really contingent upon how many people you coming with. So I don't know if she's serious or not, because she's like, well, my boyfriend's brother spoke to somebody else and they said this and they said, all right, well, so now I see you talking to other people, which I don't like. I mean, I understand, but don't waste my time. You've been asking me 1,000 questions. If you're gonna go with somebody else, don't waste my time. And Lisa did that to me one time. She asked me about consignment for Top Civic Center. So I know that Tip Top do consignment. So I'm talking to him for like, you know, the course of 2 or 3 days, and he like, yo, huh? Like, come on, man. Just text me when she is ready, you know. And I understand why people be like that. He's like, I mean, come on, man. What could she possibly want? You know, like, I mean, wine, like, you know, I mean, you know. But so then when I finally get all the information from him and I go back to her. Yeah, Polly. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. So, like I said, you know, I owe a lot for my car right now. So, for me to, they said they're not doing nowhere with you more than like 4,000. They said 4 or 5,000 maybe.
4 or 5,000. 4 or 5,000 what?
Transfer over.
Putting it on the back. Putting it on the back of the new loan.
Yeah.
So if somebody did 5,000 though, then that leaves you only having to put down 2,000 out of pocket as opposed to the full 7.
Yeah.
But then that is an extra 5,000 you financing, which roughly.
Which I really don't want to do. I really don't want to do.
Yeah, that's a tough. Thank you.
I'm going to pay you what I got for that, and try to keep my note where it is.
That's a tough. It's a tough scenario to be in. I said that's a tough scenario to be in.
Yeah.
I mean, a 5,000 finance is roughly about an extra $100 a month. You know, it's roughly $20 per 1,000 on a financing.
You know, I'm already paying 5 and change. I really didn't want to have to go above that. With another finance. I don't know. I'm gonna just figure out. Like, I guess because I was looking at 2018.
Well,
But when I went to the dealership, he was talking some foolishness, and I'm looking at him like, you think I'm stupid? And I don't know. I think I am. So I think it's going maybe to a different store.
Well, hold on. Have you talked to any used car dealerships?
Pretty wake up. We're here.
You know, let's see.
Ooh.
When I checked, I went to, come on, man. When I first looked into it,
Yeah.
which was like, I guess like November.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's around November. Come on. He was, I went to the dealership where, you know, where I took my car to be serviced and stuff.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, if you go into, like, you know, it's not really something I can do with the car right away. And I was like, yeah, no. I mean, they don't even make my car no more.
Yeah. I remember. Why don't you open yourself up? It don't have to be a brand new car. What if you open yourself up to like a 3-year-old, like a certified pre-owned, something with like maybe 20 something or 30 something thousand miles, that's in still great condition.
I would do that, but I'm not really. That's why I was asking you, like, where you go, because I'm not really seeing nothing. Well, let me be honest, I haven't even really been looking like that. But what's the problem?
I mean, it's cars out there.
Who?